Hello, my brothers and sisters. Hello, fellow lions. How are you? I hope all is well with you. I hope you're taking care of yourself. Yeah, I know we never take a lot of time to think about what we need and what is important for us. We're always so into whatever is happening around us. Because of everything that has happened to us, we are always so busy. I find that's how it is with me, so I know it's the same with most of you. Like, we are always trying to keep busy so that we don't have a lot of time to think about what's, around us. Like, we don't really think about what we need as people, as a person. But please take some time to really think about yourself. I know where you grew up, they were always telling you you're selfish. That was a way of making you always think about them more than yourself, But this season is about you. You have to know yourself, because you're not going to become a leader when you haven't had time to think about yourself. Then it will be overwhelming. By the time you get into your leadership roles, you need to be someone that knows what is good for them, and then that way you'll know what is good for your people. Don't think about people so much. Think about yourself more. Okay? So I had a message, a simple message. Now, the internet is full of people who are teaching us many things, okay? And there's a tendency for some of us to try and depend on them so much, because we don't really have friends, we don't really have family that we call our people that are with us, that where you can bounce off ideas, where you can ask for advice, where you can, have conversations. So as a result, we tend to rely so much on what we get on the internet. And so you have a list of teachers that, in the morning when I wake up, I listen to so and so and so and so and so and so, and hear what they are telling me about today and so on. Now Spirit was telling me, you see, amongst these people, there are those who are truly like us, who are helping us, okay? But there are also those who are from the other side, okay? There are those who are actually the ones who are the witches and the wizards and the warlocks and the sorcerers and that are actually setting traps for those like us. And after they've set the traps, they see how you maneuver through the trap, and then they come and present it like it's their own information, like it's something that they have been showed by the Spirit, or that like it's a message that they have for you. Kind of like they're trying to teach you, yeah? But it's not so much that they're teaching us. The only reason why many of them are sharing these things is because they've realized they are going down. So they found a way to at least get some power out of it while they are going down. So they set the traps, then we maneuver through those traps, and then they come and tell it to you like it's a story that they experienced, like they were maybe trying to help somebody, like it's a message they got from the Most High, yeah? Because you see, these people have always had the spiritual link more than we did, okay? Their dark side has always been guiding them. They always knew us. So they always set those traps, and they always watched how we maneuvered through them. You understand? So now they can relate to you like they are one of you, but they are not necessarily one of us. Okay? So how I came to this understanding is because I also have a bunch of people that I have been watching, have been listening to, and in recent months I stopped. Like I have maybe 2, 3, I stopped because I realized that most of them were saying things where I would feel like this information, the fact that you have it, it doesn't seem like it's you who went through it. It means you really set the trap. Because sometimes when you pay attention, you feel, you see these people, it's not about what they say. It's not so much what we say. It's not so much what we say. Because even evil people say good things, and even evil people will give you good advice. But it's just about how the information makes you feel. Okay? So the Most High told me to remind all of you, brothers and sisters, all that we need is how this person makes you feel. When you're talking to them, how do you feel? Learn to relax when you're listening to these people. Learn to do it not like you're doing it, but also doing something else on the side and you're scrolling as you listen. No. learn to pay attention and listen. Listen with your inside, okay? More than just hearing what they're saying. Yes, hear what they're saying, but also feel, what are they making you feel? As they're giving you this advice, what are they making you feel? Because some of them, when they are telling us these things, there's a certain depth that they go into the pain, which is not so much as to relate to us, but more like to cause it to us. You understand? Like you listen to someone and then they say that this almost will lead you to suicide, or this will lead you into getting into prison, you'll even be arrested, or maybe they, like there are certain traps that they set within their messages. And these messages, that's why you need to be keen when you're listening. You need to just simply get the message. Don't sink so much into the character that is giving you the message, because sometimes they set traps. These are very spiritually intelligent people. You have to remember that while for you, you had your spiritual guides guiding you without even you knowing, for them they had the knowledge of knowing what they were doing to you. And they had guidance, and they had friends, and they had family. They had people working with them. You understand? They had a whole support system. So when they are giving you these messages, and they are relaying to you the pain, and they are relaying to you the anger, and they are relaying to you all these things, fine, listen to it. But don't let that pain take you into that trouble. You understand? Even if someone is telling you about the pain, it should just make you remember your own pain and then put it back behind you. Put it behind you. You understand? But then there are some of these spiritually intelligent people that lay traps for us as they are giving us this information, because they are part of the other side. They give you this information because they have already seen it. Yes, it's true. I mean, if you lay the trap, then you knew, you watched whether I was going to fall into it. So now they are intrigued by how well we maneuver through their traps. And so they are saying, you know what, our ship is going down. I might as well become famous. I might as well get something out of it. So they've now come back as spiritual advisors and as people who are sharing their personal experiences, when it's not really their personal experiences. It is the traps that they have set, and they have seen how you have maneuvered through it, so they relate to you like it's a download. Like it is a download in a way, it is a download, but it's not so much to help you. When they are giving you that information, they trap you. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say, but if you have experienced it, or you have already sensed it, you know, some of these things I tell you because I've gone through it. And so I'm like, before someone else falls for this the way I did, I might as well warn them and they don't get into it, okay? So most of these teachers on the internet, listen, but be impartial. Still, it is best for you to get your own connection to the Most High. Do your best to connect yourself, so that now for me, the ones I listen to, the 2-3 that I listen to, I usually just check in just to confirm what I have already got. You understand? Just to check in and see whether we are on the same page with those that I'm also paying attention to. You get? But I don't so much go there for information. Not really. I don't go there to get direction. No, I just go there to confirm, are we on the same page with this person? Maybe sometimes Spirit tells me, check on this one, so that I confirm the message I've already got, but maybe I'm doubtful. You know, we're human beings, we're still doubtful. Yeah? So I'm thinking, am I getting this right? Am I, because you never know what is disrupting your messages here. There are too many things trying to download into us. You understand? So just be sensitive to the fact that how does this person make you feel? How do they make you feel? Don't surf too much. Don't scroll too much. Don't listen to too many messages. Listen to a few. Because if you listen to too many, you will not know who's making you feel certain things afterwards. You will not know who is misleading you, who is causing you certain pain, who's causing you certain anxiety. You understand? Learn to listen to 2 or 3 people per day. That way you, say, listen to these ones today, these ones tomorrow, and then that way you'll decide that, okay, These ones, I felt this way throughout the day. These ones, I felt, that way you like ground yourself, zero in on your 2-3 teachers that you listen to just supplement on what you are already getting as a person. Okay? Yeah, so Spirit just told me to warn you that there are so many out there who are relating to you, but it's because they are the ones that are setting the traps for us. So they can relate to us because they are the ones setting the traps. So of course they have the information on how it went. So when they give it to you and you feel you can relate, yeah, it's not because you're the same, but it's because they are the ones that lay the trap. You understand? So just be careful. Just pay more attention to how this person makes you feel. How do they make you feel? What kind of day do you have after you have listened to them? When the information is necessary, do you right away remember what they said and it comes in handy? Those are the things that we should be paying attention to right now. You get? The people that we are moving with, because now we are becoming more and more powerful. So we have to know that there are people outside here on the internet who now, as much as we've run away from our family members and our peers and our groups and our workmates and so on, and they have stopped influencing us, and we're not paying attention to them, now they are on the internet and we are paying attention to them. You get? Yeah. Evil evolves. Everything in life evolves. So they have found a way to make us become attentive to them by making these videos, but just be attentive to how it makes you feel. It is all about how it makes you feel. Okay? And also another thing, if someone has shown you a trap and they've said that this trap is being set before you, it's going to go like this, like this, like this. If they are truly a good teacher, when that time for that trap comes, you'll become aware that it is the other trap, and you'll be able to sidestep it and safely move away. But if you find that the trap they told you about, you actually found yourself getting into it, and now you're in the middle of it, then usually that means they were leading you there into that trap. Okay? Yeah, so our evil has evolved. It's no longer just with us in our environment because it knows we are careful. Now it's on these different teachers, and they are managing to get us into traps. Okay? So please pay attention to how it makes you feel, and also see if the information you have been given helps you maneuver out of that trouble. And if it doesn't help you maneuver out of it, and you actually find that you have fallen into it and you're in the middle of it, then know that that person was a trap. They were just leading you down the rabbit hole, okay? And as you are paying attention, you got into it, and yeah. So just be careful, okay? Be selective of who you listen to, okay? Pay attention to who you listen to. Be selective. Ask your spiritual guides, ask your guardians, ask your protectors to show you which ones are real, which ones are good for you, and which ones are not. Okay? They will show you. Yeah. So have a good weekend. Stay well.